In this video, let us study about arcs and what is the need to learn about arcs. Let's start with a real-life example. Here we have a bow and arrow. So this is the bow, this is the string, and these are the arrows. This is a schematic diagram of bow and arrow when the bow is not stretched. So this represents the bow, this is the string, and this is the arrow. So here, the bow, that means this portion, which is part of a circle, represents an arc. Let's define an arc. Arc is a part of circle. So as we have discussed, this is part of circle and is an arc. Let's see how we can represent arcs. So let's take first arc AB. That means this arc. It is represented as writing A and B and putting a small symbol of arc over it. This AB here is the minor arc. We are calling this as minor arc because it is less than half of the circle. We can have a major arc also, and here we can see that this is the major arc because it is greater than half of the circle, and we can represent this as ADC and putting a small symbol of arc over it, and this, as we have discussed, is a major arc. Also, we can discuss the angle subtended by an arc at the center. So here we have this arc, which is shown in pink, is the major arc. And if this is the center of the circle, if we draw two radii here, OC and OD, this angle is the angle subtended by the arc at the center. And for the major arc, this angle is greater than 180 degrees. Similarly, we have the minor arc CD here. An angle subtended by this arc, that means the minor arc at the center is this angle, and it is less than 180 degrees. Now let's have a look at benefits of study of arcs. So in these structures, we can see arcs. What do you think? These structures have been made with arcs with a specific purpose? Yes. Arcs serve a specific purpose here. Making use of arcs minimizes the cost without compromising on the strength. We can see here that these arcs are not complete circles but parts of circles. So if we have a knowledge of arcs, we'll be able to construct these type of arcs. Also, wherever we have to measure the length of roads and rivers in a portion where they are curved, we can use the properties of arcs in measuring their length. Let's see some common arcs we see in our daily life. An arc with an angle of 360 degrees is the circle itself. This is a quarter arc with angle of 90 degrees. Semicircle is also an arc with a central angle of 180 degrees. And this is 3/4 of a circle with central angle 270 degrees. Let's see what are congruent arcs. Congruent arcs are those arcs which have the same radii and they subtend the same angle at the center. If we rotate this arc and keep it over this arc, we will find that they perfectly superimpose each other. Now let us look at some non-examples of arcs. In first and second case, these are not arcs because we cannot have a circle of which these arcs are a part. Also, here in the third and fourth figure, these are not arcs but sectors. Let's summarize what we have learned in this video. Arc is a continuous piece of a circle. It has a fixed radius. We also learned about major and minor arcs and how they are represented and angle measure of arc. We learnt about benefits of studying more about arcs. We had a look at common arcs such as quarter circles, semicircles and their angle measures. We also learnt about examples and non-examples of arcs.